pulls something out of them that they don't get at regular therapy.
When I come to the barn, I feel excited. There are people you can show your real self to.
The relationships that clients and families are building with horses is just so powerful.
Everyone develops relationships differently, whether you're an adult or a child, but it's part of our human nature to develop relationships.
I realized that he was struggling, and I really felt like he should have some kind of therapy. I know he loves animals, so just the touching the animals, and it just calms him down. So I thought it might just help him connect better with us. I remember the one time he was riding the horse and he was picking flowers for me, and he gave me a flower bouquet. He had the biggest smile that he has ever given me. It was just different than what he ever gives me at home. It was this sweet, connecting smile.
So when kids come here, they might not necessarily even know that they're going to develop a relationship with this horse, but they come here and they start to get to know the horse, and they get to know likes and dislikes.
We're teaching them skills and basic principles that can be transferred from the relationship with a horse to other people in their life. And so we're really using that as a motivation and a change agent to really influence behaviors.
Just like everybody else, all relationships have work. You just gotta, some take longer and some don't. I'm more comfortable talking about things that happened to me in the past with an animal. I guess any animal, but I prefer Jedi. Every relationship has their struggles. It's just how you handle the struggles that matters.
So there have been several times when children or teens have come in here and they're feeling a certain type of emotion, and the horse responds to that. And the horse responds differently to each person depending on what that person needs.
Emmett had been dealing with a lot of grief and loss around his adoption and his birth mother. We had tried some other therapy that had not been very helpful. And when I heard about the equine therapy, I was naturally drawn to it because of my interest in horses. Maybe it would be more helpful to him because it wouldn't be just sitting in a chair talking to someone. I think Eddie, the horse, is he's sort of warming up to Eddie. I think he's definitely made a connection to the therapist and to Miss Cindy at the barn and to the horse and the cats. And so at this point, he's happy to come to the barn instead of resisting it, which was what had happened in the beginning. I keep telling myself that he's going to make big changes in the world.
Moses grew to be the leader of the nation and did great things, and he was adopted. He healed from being rejected by his family, abandoned by his family, and he became a great man. And that's the hope that I have for all of the kids that I work with.
It's definitely more comforting sometimes when children find out that they can talk about their trauma to the horse. And even though Cindy and I are there, they still feel like they're talking to the horse. And once they see the horse's ears turn back and they know that the horse is listening, it kind of changes the dynamic of everything. And the anxiety that they had about talking about their trauma to people changes because they're talking to this horse whom they've built a relationship with.
These families just kind of sit right here in my heart. I pretty much never stop thinking about them. I think about them first thing in the morning when I wake up and last thing when I go to bed at night.
They come to this setting and the barn is open. There's horses in here. It's beautiful outside. They've all have different things to deal with and different things to heal from. And they come here and find that healing.
I just feel so honored to be able to be a part of this. I just feel so blessed to be able to work with Bethany, and I just so appreciate what the parents do for their kids every day.